relaying.
First round, let's just watch the round quickly. The out hauls. And Nadro pushing out now. Nadro gets the headshot onto fake vent. And outhauls gets the jumping headshot onto Nadro. Insane headshot there. I'm going to try and use this HUD URL thing instead. And just use it normally through like the match HUDs like I would here. Oh, it's because I have... HUD is not working. God damn it. This is like, you know, technical difficulties. So it is going, the Scout AI shit. Put this in my browser quickly. There we go. I think I got it, right? Is it good?
You got like 2 of them now. It's weird.
Because one's display
Okay,
capture,
one's gonna disappear.
and now I have game capture on. There we go. Should be good now, right?
Yep.
Like, it's completely good?
Nice. Here we go. Yeah, you just got a full screen. I can still see OBS when you're ready.
Perfect. Got it. And now I have to boom. Vector preview. Boom. Got it. And now, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Cool.
Looks good.
And I'm not doing any of the controls here. Robbie won. Oh yeah, I'm not controlling shit. Okay, perfect. Like, okay, awesome. So yeah, we're gonna be getting into the third round quickly. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we're back in. It's 2-0 already. Prism took the pistol round, so, you know, naturally they would take the second round as well. They played it very, probably, you know, long distance there. And now we have the third round. Looks like they've gone for 3 M4s, 2 FAMASes with a little bit of util here, and head armor on most of the players. Tumsy's gonna be watching Hut here. They come out, catch Tumsy, catch beast mode. Bomb is going down on the A site here. Shots come in. Lucky catches Nadro. Unfortunate there on the first buy. Robbie now. Looking for anything. Gets the nade. Fortunate. He might call for the save here, Benz.
Yeah. Very hard to retake. They're gonna save the 2 M4s. I believe they had 2 FAMAS.
Yeah, Robbie with 3 headshots already, 5 kills already on the board. They're gonna be hunting these players though. They don't want to let them keep the guns. They're looking for backspawn. Petal aware of Robbie, and Robbie catches him though. Now Robbie gonna be walking. Yeah. Prism takes the round. And it looks like Kiss just kind of hides with that 27 HP in back of Secret. He didn't want to peek Robbie there. But they did save a lot of kind of good amount there. They saved the guns, they saved head armor, the kit, and a good amount of util with the weapons there. So not a terrible save. Yeah. Third round, but we're going to see the pause come out now. And it will, we see now, you see, 53%, 47% to win for Prism. So it looks like the odds are favoring Los Pistoleros in this game so far. The match prediction is powered by, of course, the HUD that we have with Scout AI, which is sick.
Yeah, no, I think that they're referring to the round, like this particular round.
This round? Oh, okay.
I think.
But doesn't it has like the flag in the middle, right? So maybe that's to win.
Maybe, yeah. Match prediction. I mean, it seems like it's the entire match.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Like, even if you're up 3-0, yeah, but I just don't understand, why would they be favored in any way? Prism is up 3 rounds on T side.
They won the last one, I think, versus them. So it might just be that they've had more winning games. I think it collects Face It data too. So They might
Get
have
outta
more
here.
1 games on Nuke, yeah, comparatively to Prism.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, the AI collects all the data of the fucking people on the server, the players. And we're going to be seeing here the 3rd round. We're getting into the 4th round now. First half. Let's see what Los Pistoleros can do here.
Have like an instant smoke outside.
Yeah. And Petal with the quick nade for the door. Robbie watching yard here. He's going to get mollied and naded. Red box, he unfortunately gets caught by Lucky with that quick headshot. And now Deco watching outside. It's going to be a tough... I don't think they're very... They play Nuke a ton, and they're playing with the stand-in with Deco. Deco's aware, though. Outhalls has already made his way almost to Mini, and they're already in Big Garage.
They're taking space very effectively. The T's are really good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Pop flash in, take Big
Pistoleros
Garage.
sort of having to forfeit a little bit more of the outside, you know? Just the smokes instantly.
And this player up here, like, he's got to be worried about Heaven, so you'll see him.
Yeah. Beast doesn't want to get flanked.
It's a tough situation.
Deco is underneath them right now. He might spot this player out towards CT spawn. But unfortunately, Beast might get caught. He does. Deco gets the flank. Great flank there. And Beast is aware. Deco called out that... Must have called him out. And Beast picks up Petal. Now Deco. Damage on Toon. Onto Galley. Good nade. That's going to kill him. Yep. Catches Galley. Perfect. And now Outhauls in a 1v2 situation. Bomb is down. Goes for the plant. 1 player Mini. The flash comes in from Nadro or Deco. And Outhauls catches the headshot angle. Nadro just sort of walk peeking, unfortunately, out of the hut area there. Not quick enough to catch him.
Yeah, well played by the Petals.
Yeah,
Petal?
by Outhauls. Outhauls.
Outhauls
with the 2v1 with the bomb plant, the fake. And then yeah, if you took a look there, I don't know if you saw, but I think it goes round by round, but it is the total match win prediction. So they just won that, and now it's 45 to 55% just based off the guns and weapons and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, so Pistoleros are on they're on a save.
Does it look really smooth for you, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know, it's perfect.
Okay.
Oh, and they're spamming them inside of the hut.
Yeah.
Really well.
Beast ready here though with the MP.
These guys do have a good nuke. I mean, they're aware of the map. They know the map clearly in CS2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did see this sort of thing, you know, last series as well on Tuesday, I think it was, where you know, they might have to forfeit the first match, sort of feel it out how everything's going, and then they'll be able to have their Ancient and then Anubis. They won the Anubis game. Humsy goes down though, rushing hut, and Robbie goes down towards ramp. Now Beast Mode left in hut by himself defend.
Yeah.
And the T's all over.
Call them out, so they're gonna just wrap around, go through Mini.
Nadro spotted towards ramp on this Deagle here. He does catch the angle though. Great fucking timing. Nice shot there from Nadro to get that down there.
Deagle, man.
Yeah, and D-Mal too. Last series. Yeah. Beast Mode goes down. Unfortunate peak there.
And if you're Nadro, you're happy to save this AK.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the prize.
If you look at the kills thing on the little player icon, the little marker that's like the crosshair, that's headshots. And then so you have to add it to the little kills. So Deco technically right now has 5 kills.
No, I think it's kills and deaths.
Is it?
So, yeah, I think so. Cause
oh, it is. It is kills and deaths. You're right. Okay, what the heck? That's weird. I must have been confused then yesterday when I was looking at this HUD at like fucking 2 a.m. with Tom. Prism takes another round.
The money, I can see it, but it's still like, the text is a little thick. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little... It's not a big deal, but I can read it. I'm not going to complain about it. Yeah. It's way better.
No, it's very readable now for me. Like 49.50 on Nadro, 0 Dollars left. Robbie with the op here. They're looking for a double op setup. Deco also going for the op here, which is an interesting play. I wonder if they're going to go for a ramp op on Robbie, and then they're going to go for a Deco outer op, since he's playing yard a little bit there. It is favoring Los Pistoleros since they're on the double op. Pedal here, going to be peeking though. Deco catches him towards ramp and trophy room there. Great. Great peek.
Gonna fall off and make use of that op elsewhere.
Yeah.
Just hold ramp with it.
And that's exactly what we didn't see from them on the Inferno game. Getting the first pick and now falling. Just taking that instant pick and now playing with that information, you know? Deco catches another one, outhauls outside.
So Robbie got to 1 HP and we don't really know how.
Weird.
But he's basically outside your CT spawn checking outside.
Galley with a quick headshot onto Tumsy there into the fake vent. Unfortunate. Beast Mode waiting to trade his teammate, but Galley just going back to Hut now. Beast is going to have to reposition. And they might pop Mini as soon as Beast is ready to get Hut here. And unfortunately, Robbie with a trade. Now Galley out on site. Deco. Molly failed Heaven. And I don't know if you spotted him, but one of them is flanking around from lobby. From Hut. Galley.
Yeah, I think it's Robbie. 1 HP.
1 HP. Galley hunting for him. Nadro also ready to pop out the vent. Robbie does catch him in Hut. Amazing play there, Robbie. Will he know that one's behind him?
Two lined up here.
Kiss. Could have had a trigger discipline there. Now double ops here for the final clutch. Catches Deco. And he catches Robbie. Unfortunate there that Deco had the op, you know? I think if he had the rifle, maybe he would have been a little bit more ready to take that fight there, but nonetheless, great clutch.
Yeah.
Onto
Deco gave
Kiss.
them a really, really great chance that round.
Yeah.
And another clutch situation. They lost a 3v1. I believe it was Kiss that time. He won the 1v3.
Yeah. Kiss took the 1v3 and picks up the op. Picks up the flank on you know, on the door there. On Squeaky, which is great.
2 rounds, they were favorites to win, but they couldn't finish.
The Molly fails yard, though, again. There's a lot of failed Mollies right now. Spark said his mic broke, that's why. Robbie jump spotting there towards yard. He does catch one, but unfortunately he gets spots out on top of that blue box. Robbie 1 goes down.
Yeah, usually in high-level CT play, you want to molly that shot. I guess the CT mollies are less effective now, but typically that's what you would do. Those smokes go up and you want to even stack mollies. So somebody would drop another molly for Robbie, and you keep throwing mollies a secret until those smokes dissipate.
And Pedal catching Beast there, unfortunate. They're just not giving them any breathing room. They're checking secret. They're sort of going down secret, spreading that one guy out, and just slowly clearing yard. Tumsy catching him towards Hut. He might get chased out now by the teammate. And Squeaky, he's unbeknownst to him. Deco catches one and gets traded. And now Nadro goes down, giving the 7th round to Prism and the bomb plant money. It's going to be a tough game for them, I think, on the nuke here. It looks like they have a very practiced nuke. They have their strategy outlined, the way they like to play each round, you know?
Yeah.
Can you hear it too?
I can.
Okay,
and
good.
Los Pistoleros has banned nuke pretty much every time this whole season, so I doubt they have much of a T side.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what they have up their sleeve.
Yeah, it's not really great because it is a more CT-oriented map. The double stack towards ramp here again. Nadro, will he be ready for it? The double peek. Nadro does catch Pedal. Will they be able to just instantly take lobby control here? They might just fall. Deco, though, with the flank. With the 5-7 flank, unfortunately running a little bit. The bullet just goes over his head.
Yeah, the 5-7 spam. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. Now they're going to go for the Bogdan's Law here. Lucky on 27 HP. They're going to give him the op. And the rifle goes to the player with more HP. And now Nadro in hell here, just looking for one. Checking the flank very carefully. Doesn't want to get spotted out too early. Lucky. Spots out Tumsy, though. Towards vent. Catches him. And Nadro's gonna have the info there to catch that Opper maybe. But he doesn't know that Galley's here on mini bends. Could be a unfortunate timing.
I don't think he knows there's one around him just on heaven.
And now Lucky. Oh, Nadro spotted him out. He sees the gun barrel as well. They might just be looking to recover this here. And Beast might be looking for a trade. Nadro catches Galley. Sort of backing out of mini there. Now Lucky has the info on Nadro as well. But Nadro's here as well. He knows.
He's big.
Unfortunate. He thought he was on the right. Nadro goes down. Now it's Beast Mode left alone. And Beast Mode, unfortunately, gets good damage on him nonetheless. 16 HP remain on 2 of the players, but he goes down as well. If at any point, Benz, my mic just like mutes or cuts out, just tell me, okay?
Yep.
If you can see my mouth moving and there's nothing, I'll have to tab out.
Okay. I've been hearing everything.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Just want to make sure.
Double op setup.
Triple op setup.
Triple op.
Triple op setup. They're really experimenting here. Los Pistoleros just trying to look for what's working here. The molly comes down for red.
There's literally only 3 ways to play op, so... And that's not one of them.
Oh, unfortunately, Tumsy gets caught there. He went for the op pick and... Robbie, though, catching Lucky outside. Nice op shot. And they're going to be taking toward T-roof. Nadro with a great nade here coming in. About 30 or 40 damage on each of those T's there. On Prism. Nadro hears them all out. But he gets traded out. At least catches one.
Yeah, they're gonna shit their pants when they hear another op go off. Like, what? Another opper?
And the nade comes in. Tumsy's still on this op as well. Yeah, 3 ops is quite interesting. The molly, though, Pedal standing in the molly. Beast Mode catches him. Now Robbie looking for this kill onto Kiss. Can he catch the very thin angle here? He has to hold the angle so close. And he does catch it. Great flick from Robbie. But Outhauls with that little pre-fire catches Robbie 1. And secures the round.
On the shoulder.
Such a nice little, like, thin angle there from Outhauls. Sprayed his teammate quite instantly.
So, this is the first time I think, I've noticed Los Pistoleros just writing off a map, a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, buying 3 ops on one of your sides, you're basically saying...
We're experimenting, you know?
Huge risk. We're just, you know, messing around here. It's not even a match. It's like not even a match for them anymore.
100%. Just looks like they're trying to make something work, you know? Trying to get some sort of strategy going. 9-0 here, going to be a tough game.
Having 3 ops and nuke is objectively bad, and they know that.
And Lucky here, but Beast is behind them on the flank. I don't know if you spotted that. He was at the red box. He's now behind the guy red box. Catches him. Robbie 1 catches Lucky with his teammate outside. And now they're down the vents already. Robbie 1 down the vent. They're going to plant double door.
Tumsy looking to drop. He's gonna get killed here.
And Nadro gets caught. Galley's just really on point. Just these pre-aims are really nice. And Robbie 1 on the single door. Does swing out fast. Gets traded out by Kiss. And now another single door. Going to be Tumsy looking for the trade for Robbie.
That's Beast Mode's turn.
Beast Mode gets caught. Galley ready for it. Again, like I said, Galley just sort of on point here with those. Tumsy here. No choice but to make noise.
Oh, he tagged him.
Tagged him up quite a bit. But
yeah,
Tumsy goes down.
Curious to see what the winning percentage is here. 75 to 25. I would say it's even much higher than that.
I would say it's quite a lot higher, yeah.
It's T-side nuke. They're up 10.
2 more rounds left, yeah. Doesn't look great for them.
Map.
Robbie is going to call the force buy here with the light armor, because they're all going to be on full AKs, full util, with the util mostly on Deco and Beast. Robbie with a singular smoke for himself.
They may have a better chance of winning this than the off round, to be honest.
But who knows? We might see an absolute upset on the T side here. Tumsy, unfortunately, pushing Lobby, goes down. And Robbie has a good spot here. Robbie, though, unfortunately, the bullets go all around Outhauls. outlining his head. And Robbie goes down. Outhauls with that quick reaction. Now, I think Petal knows that Nadro's here, and he catches him. Deco catches Lucky. Nice. And he knows one. He doesn't know one's below. He's going to be forced to drop. Great molly there and forced to drop right for Petal. Prism with a almost clinical execute there.
Yeah, they're just completely outplaying Los Pistoleros.
Yeah, 100%. It's just, I don't know. Like you said, they've been banning Nuke instantly. It's just not their favorite map to play in the rotation. They have much stronger other maps, right? Mainly being Ancient, Anubis, the Mirage being, you know, good there as well. I'd be curious to see, you know, what happens.
Like they don't have anything set. They're just sort of calling it as it is, round by round.
And again, on the full buy here. Looks like they were on... Nadro here catches one. Good damage onto the second. And Tumsy with this flank here. Deco actually does manage to get insane damage onto Petal there. Gets 60 damage onto him. They catch Robbie at double door. And Tumsy with that flank. He does find one. The post-plant prediction. 50-50 chance here, it looks like. Now Beast goes down early. Deco with a great headshot again. Tumsy ready for this. Hand smoke for his teammate. Tumsy catches Galley. Outhauls. Catching Deco though, and the double door goes open. Tumsy catching good damage. The jiggle peek, and Tumsy does catch it. He's going to pick up the first round for Los Pistoleros with that clutch there. Great clutch from Tumsy. To not isolate, you know, get isolated by the op angle there. Is he going to have this defuse though? He does catch it.
They're on the board.
Great defuse there by Tumsy. They get the final round.
A chance to win without going to OT. Let's see if they can make it happen.
And it's looking like now 75%, 25% still. I still think it's higher.
25%. That is strong.
Yeah. But we will
really
see now.
Los Pistoleros. The AI just loves them.
The AI favoring Los Pistoleros, giving them a little bit, you know.
They're a comeback team, you know.
Yeah.
How deep do they go into the data?
It might be looking at the last series, honestly. It might be thinking, you know, they gave the first map and then they instantly had that. But someone gets knifed. Petal gets knifed by accident in the back. Goes down to 39. That might tilt. That might be.
I think the percentage just went up.
The nade comes down for trophy. They don't take a lot of damage though. Tumsy dodging that especially. And this pistol just absolutely crucial if Los Pistoleros want to catch any momentum here. They're out hut. And now Robbie catches him at Squeaky. The CTs though, these USPs. There's absolutely like a pack of hyenas, these USPs just flooding out heaven together. All three players are dropped now. And Galley catches Robbie. Having a stellar performance, 14 kills for Galley and Lucky here. Just Galley on 7 deaths as well. Just standing, you know, on his head.
Some fast rotations. It seemed like they executed upper and all of a sudden 2 guys are up, flying up heaven. And there's a guy mini and it's almost like all the CTs were there.
Yeah, and now 12-1. It just seemed like the nade came down for a trophy there on the first pistol round, and they knew right away that they weren't going to come out trophy. So they instantly wrapped up heaven. It's going to be an Ancient pick next, Sparks. It's going to be for Los Pistoleros playing their favorite map there, that Ancient. And Prism just having their way with these rounds. I think Deco's just, you know, Deco and Los Pistoleros, now Robbie's just decided to just sort of call the map, I think. No sense in wasting time here.
Ancient next, and then an Ubis after that.
And Deco goes down. And that's the map already. Quick map. Quick map, 13-1. But to be completely honest with you, in the last series as well there, Benz, it was 13-3. So not much of a difference in outcome in regards to, you know, jumping into the next map that they're strong on. As you mentioned, they like to... you know, have control early on and sort of feel out the team. And then their T side, you know, they had T early. So the T side going towards Prism there, and they're just able to sort of have their will in yard and go anywhere they want, any which way.
Yeah, so that's interesting. You know, I think from the previous series, this is probably less of a tilt for this team because they don't play nuke. They don't even like nuke. They,
Hmm.
the previous series they were down 13-3 on Inferno, which
Yeah,
they actually practice and
yeah, which
so
is more
that
heartbreaking, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think mentally they're just fine. It looked like they were having fun,
Hmm. With the triple op,
hugging it. They
Tumsy
didn't
running
expect to
in.
win,
Yeah.
and now they're two maps, both maps that they're strong on.
And
Um,
keep in mind, they are playing, although Deco is a great player, very smart mind there in regards to the CS, and how the game is played. They are playing with the stand-in that they don't regularly practice with on the daily basis, right? So it
that's a
could be
good point.
also another little factor there. They're all kind of worried about their friend there, Dmal, just not sure
Yeah,
what the situation is.
and how's it gonna affect um in game? Like Deco's got to fill in for DML spots,
Yeah.
and does Deco play those spots?
Exactly, yeah. He might be uncomfortable, might be forced to sort of have Robbie rotate him through the players, rotate where he's comfortable, where he wants to play, without
Yeah,
sort of being locked
and
into one spot
Robbie's
there.
got to be Robbie's gonna be having to use a lot more of his energy, mental energy calling, because he has to detail everything for Deco,
Hmm.
because he's been, he's not part of this team. He hasn't played with them, know their strats in detail, know his role. So literally every round, Robbie's gonna have to tell him, and you're doing this, and you're doing that, and you're doing
Right.
that. All this said, uh, usually would not be said if D-Mel's in, and they could focus in on the micro details of a round, and not spend that time giving the macro picture of the strat.
For sure.
Um, so, and then on the CT side, for instance, I know D-Mel plays B on Ancient, and he plays with Robbie, and Robbie likes to play a particular way. He has certain setups where he smokes a CT, pop flashes, etc.
Hmm.
Um, so he's gonna have to communicate extra to Deco, and Deco's gonna have to know what he's talking about when he's saying,
For
"I'm
sure.
gonna push ramp, I'll pop flash over to the left, peek, but don't swing out too much." It's we'll see,
Yeah.
what happens.
And that's also going to have a little bit of a mental effect for sure on the IGL there of Robbie
Yeah,
1 because it is a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes to have to sort of micromanage, even though you are the IGL. Having that fill in, it might be, a little bit sort of
yeah,
annoying
it's
to have to
mentally
constantly
straining.
tell him where to go or, position your players like the chess pieces there. It's a little bit frustrating as a coach or
It
leader
is.
there.
Yeah, especially at a best of three, and you're gonna play three maps. Luckily for him, he didn't have to call much on Nuke. I don't think he expelled a lot of mental energy
Hmm.
on Nuke, so I think he's fresh for these two maps. Um, yeah, and who knows? Maybe Prism is a little overconfident at this point. So we'll
Just
see. We'll see how he
just give a
goes.
little crosshair change there. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier to spot out there. Just crosshair here. Is this? Oh, this is the warm up, right? Yeah, yeah. I thought 10 minutes to connect to the server. We're already in. We're going to be seeing the players here. Let me see if I can disable the scout AI so it doesn't burn time here. Let me turn vision, predict, and cinematic off. And the time is paused. So that's a good thing to note here, Benz. That I am able to just pause the scout AI in between pauses and matches, right? So
Oh,
that
that's
we're
good.
not draining that precious time. Because to be completely
Hmm.
honest, 15 euros for 2 hours of Scout AI time is a little bit pricey there.
It is pricey. I'm not surprised though. I'm actually surprised there is an app with this many features for this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how big is
This
the market
early.
of people casting that would pay for this premium version? I mean, do all the tournaments use these? Like,
Yeah, a lot of the tournaments use these. For example, Tom linked me an ESC tournament today that was completely using this, and it was a fairly big tournament with like semi-pro players and some pro players in there. But to be completely honest, the better deal that you get is going to be the enterprise mode. You can have multiple people connected on the controls, or the the Scout AI, or launching replays and things like that. And at the same time, you also get, I believe, 20 hours each month in regards to the Scout AI and how much you get. So it's a little bit better that way, but it costs around 150 euros. So it makes more sense for like big organizations and tournaments that are hosting, because you know they can say, oh hey, you know if you give us the product for free, so and so, we'll host it and use your HUD, and then you'll be able to say, hey, this was used in a big tournament.
Yeah. And even 20 hours per month is not enough. Like tournaments, they'll have like 6 matches or even more running concurrently during the day.
For sure.
They could be best of threes. They could burn through that 20 hours in like 2 days.
Right.
That's cool. I just didn't know there was. It's funny, like I've been away from CS for a while, and there's all these like advanced tools that take some serious programming to do. Like there's refrag and there's this, but also like the servers. Like, did you see like XPlay and
Cybershoke?
Yeah, like like those server companies.
Yeah.
And you go on their website, and it's so advanced. Like one of them, like this retake server one, I think it's xplay.gg. You can browse through like all their servers, but like it gives you the ping. It just detects from Chrome where you're located, and it'll sort by it, and it'll also give you
where the server is
of who's playing in that retake, so you know how like you can pick one that's higher level if you
right
like
to get practice, or get more practice along your level instead of playing players that are level 3 or level 4, just doing sort of pistol DM or weird retakes and things.
Yeah, and there's like CS demo, like 2D viewers, and there's so many tools nowadays. It's great.
I'm feeling very comfy on how to actually kind of run this. I run the HUD now, instead of doing that overlay one on windowed mode. It's just running like I initially had it on the other one, where I paste the link and it just overlays the HUD onto OBS, which is, we're used to that already, so no worries.
What's the advantage of the other way?
The other way is it's like directly in the game, so I can just share my actual game screen to you instead of my OBS and full screen it. And for me, for example, right now on my game screen, there's no HUD, right? Because it's only overlaid on OBS, so I don't see any player name, I don't see radar, I don't see the timer, I don't see the name, so I'm watching my second monitor while, like, casting with you.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay, because I have a 144 for my second one, and...
That's why there's 2 Dans in Discord, because you're watching your own live stream.
Is there 2 Dans in Discord?
Wait, I thought there was. No, never mind. So how are you watching the game? Like, you're just like loading.
Like I'm in the game on my main monitor, but the other monitor is like the HUD is just on top of the OBS, like just displayed for the viewers, right? So I'm just watching the OBS because it's still 1-to-1 for us. So I'm just watching what you're watching essentially.
Okay.
Which is still really cool. Like the fact that the HUD even works like that and you can do things like this is awesome for CS2.
It's probably like an easy fix. We just got to know some sort of setting to like fix it for next time. I think it'll be a better experience for you, so you don't have to like look at the other one. But I mean, you're making it work. So.
Yeah, it's honestly not even a big deal for me. I'm just watching the right monitor because I can see like all the HUDs and stuff. Anyway, it's not a huge problem. That skeleton knife there with the vice gloves looks pretty cool. I like that default skeleton knife.
Looks like everyone's running around except for Robbie, so it's probably
it looks like they're...
Once that number 2 moves on the radar, I think we're good to go. I think I just saw him move a little bit.
Yeah, he's now in temple area, I believe. And 3 minutes here on the connection, and then I will enable that scout AI there.
Yeah, you might want to save it for after knife round.
What are we thinking so far about the match there, Sparks? What did you any thoughts, Sparks, on in chat there of the nuke game? How that was played out? It was quite interesting to see the triple op setup, in my opinion. Oh, we're gonna be getting into the game though. Los Pistoleros match 2 versus Prism. This is round 3 of the ESEA main playoffs. They've already played them, like I said, before. And this is going to be now map 2 of the best of 3 series. So Los Pistoleros going to have a little bit of pressure, but it's also their map. So they've got everything here in their own, you know, realm to control here. And it looks like the knife round is just going to be forfeited. I believe Los Pistoleros will just be able to take whatever they want, essentially, right? Because they're going to have the CT side. Or maybe they want the T side, actually. Maybe that's why they are just kind of forfeiting the knife round here. Oh, no. It looks like they haven't chosen sides here, so let's see what they choose. Yep, and we are going to see Los Pistoleros wanting to set the pace as Deco, and as you mentioned a few times when we were, you know, spectating the last series. They want to get T here. They want to set the pace, not let Prism have their game, sort of, you know, have map control early and show them that we're the ones that are in the driver's seat. It's not going to be you guys. The nuke map was a fluke, and now we're going to show you why Ancient and Anubis are our matches.
And the typical pistol round is they'll smoke Red Room and pop flash through there. And now they're doing something totally different. There's no smoke for Red Room.
We also saw the A main push in the previous series. Remember, they flooded A main instantly. Petal forced to go out of Temple. He might get caught here. The molly comes Temple. Petal gonna be forced to take a good chunk of damage there and forced back. Beast mode.
Really nice util.
Early Temple control. Bomb goes down on Tumsy. And Galleys through the smoke here. Blind, but Beast with 2. Najo catches 1. Gets traded. Beast in Temple now. And they're looking for him. They know he's here. Deco catches 1. And they're all over them. Lucky. He has no idea what angle to watch. Does he watch CT? Does he watch Donut? Does he watch Temple? Los Pistoleros just absolutely surrounding them there. Not letting them to get through. Just one entrance really to come through, just CT. And you're not coming through anywhere else.
Yeah, 4-1 split. They had Deco lurking B. And his timings were just great. He came CT, killed one person, and became a nuisance for the diffuser. Would not let him, get get a pick. And now they're coming into the second round. The CTs are forcing up, so Prism's looking to steal this round from them.
And the elbow smoke comes down, but the molly does come for jump up, so they might be reading it toward B because the molly is for jump up. But the red room smoke is also in. So they're coming out A again. Petal here. He catches 1, catches the second. A little bit blind, but not as white as they would like. And Kiss eating a little bit of damage. They're out A again. These nades important here. Also, previous round. I'm going to say something after this round, but Lucky sneaking through the smoke here. Will he be able to catch Beast? I think he's waiting for a bomb plant noise to spray. 2 Donut. 1 towards CT on this wall. Robbie catches him CT. Spots outhauls. And now he's going to have the information. Gets that great spray onto Galley. Insane intuition there from Robbie, I think.
Yeah. But he doesn't have wall hacks. If he did, he'd know there's another one Donut.
Now Lucky.
And he's holding it. So.
And he does catch him. Robbie 1 having, you know, having his way with that round. Great shots there. Great intuition to spray that smoke there. And so I wanted to comment quickly, Benz. The previous round, the first pistol round, when they had Temple control on Beast and he got the double kill there, when they wanted to go for that defuse and the player was A-main watching Beast, he sort of did like a little jump in the corner to give information and almost act like he's running out, which forced the players to both check him. And then Deco getting that great shot from CT.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like a distraction.
Just like a fake jump footstep. And now they're going to be sprinting down mid. Looks like Deco here. They're on jump up. They catch Tumsy. And Robbie just burns Galley to death. Through the fire and flames, Galley goes down. Great control, though, so far across the map. They're not allowing them to have these, you know, super close-up angles besides last round on the pistol. They know these rifles are crucial to keep that range. And I know Deco feeling extremely comfortable here on this Ancient.
Yeah, this whole team, they know Ancient really well.
Mm-hmm.
By far their best map.
Unfortunately, I think
Just tell
Robbie
by
is
the
going to be
eco.
making the wrong read. They're stacked in cave here like a fucking insane triple stack on B.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all going to flood cave. Unfortunately, will Deco be able to get him? He jumps out. Beast Mode catches one. Beast Mode goes down, though, and now the AK on Lucky. And Petal with only a deagle. Nadro spots the deagle. Great shot there from Nadro. Great jiggle there, and he catches a lot of damage onto Petal. 21 remains. Nade comes out for long. I like what we're seeing, though, from Los Pistoleros so far. Driving this game forward. But this also should have been the round that, I believe this should have been the round that Prism should have been buying, but it looks like they opted for another save there, for a full save. And they're going to go here for,
I mean,
on the final max. Yeah.
Yeah, they forced second round, so they were broke. They took that gamble early, but now they have a full buy with an op on out hauls. And here's the first real gun round.
Just full AKs. Robbie's having a game so far. He really likes this Ancient. He knows the map really well, understands the timings, where players are going to be. And let's see, he's read Prism before enough to have a great series against them. Lucky pushing Jag. Nadro catches Tumsy, and he catches Lucky, though. And Galley with the trade. And it's an absolute massacre. They spam down mid as well and catch Beast Mode and Deco. And Tumsy. And now Robbie 1 goes down on that thin angle to outhauls his op. Through the wall, it looks like. Absolutely insane.
Yeah. And we didn't really see it, but they got gunned down quickly at mid as well. So two of their players got shut down. And then the two players at cave, and that's all she wrote. Let's see if they can change something up here. Now, I believe Nadra went cave. He's not typically a cave player. He's usually the A anchor. Oh, I'm thinking CT side. Yeah, never mind. Ooh.
Great molly from Robbie. Forces Galley out. 69 HP. Lucky coming through the smoke. Will Tumsy be prepared to trade? Lucky not checking Tumsy, though. Tumsy! Great shots. And now Galley looking for the trade. Tumsy jumps away. He does manage to get the AK. Now playing safe. He falls to spawn. And Galley's going to have that information, though. Here. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely crucial information coming onto Tumsy here.
A. But there's 2 in B.
But Galley also has the flank.
They're holding cave.
And Robbie aware, though. Robbie goes down, but now Nadro, he won't expect a second. Nadro, great headshot to trade. Onto Galley.
Should pull a CT to rotate.
But they're flooding A. They need to wait this out.
So much
and the shot on outhauls. And outhauls just decimating the T's here with that op on top of the box. Playing a little bit confident, almost cocky if you will. Outhauls with the flick. Catches Nadro. And Prism makes it a series here. 3-2.
Really good off play from outhauls.
And Sparks also saying nuke. It was a nuke game, and Deco is standing in on short notice, on almost no notice as well. And it should be better on Ancient, though. And Robbie is going to go off this game, as Sparks is saying. Scotty Sparks. Let's see if he's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Robbie's 8-2.
And now this, it said 88% towards Prism. It looks like they have
but
looking more confident.
If you're a Los Pistoleros, you're a little worried right now because on the full gun rounds, they've been outplayed.
Great damage there, though, unlucky. And they have been outplayed here on that one, that gun round. Might be shaking them a little bit, you know? And Robbie's going to call with Deco to go back through spawn. Hopefully they don't go too fast. They have. Lucky has heard the water noise, I believe. But Beast is still waiting here for the flanker. For this rotation. Now will Beast catch Lucky? Two go down mid. Nodro with the trade. Outhauls catches Robbie in mid. Another flick onto Nodro. Outhauls just looking crispy here with this op. And Galley catches Tumsy.
Missed much.
So far, so good for Outhauls. Feeling comfy on this op. Just liking his angles. I love opping on Ancient. Lots of different kind of close angles, thin angles to play. But also lots of space on these sites to get these flicks if people are jumping out. You know, running through too quickly. Now the full AK buy. We're going to be seeing full head armor as well. On the tees. Los Pistoleros, first round back after losing those eco rounds. 3-3 even match. See what they got for us, Benz. And they're just playing sort of default towards shelf here. But two of them are sort of outside A main with the bomb and toward elbow. That's
they're pushing cave, these two.
Yeah. Lucky spots one
out.
out, gets that jiggle, catches him on the corner. They have a little bit of info, and now two players spam their gun.
And a good call by Prism to fall back.
Yeah, I don't know if the two players spamming their guns there was the smart strategy. But they're going to be triple stacked towards A. I think they're smart for Prism kind of getting an idea from a few rounds ago that they might be going A, you know, off of these shelf fakes. But now Los Pistoleros is all completely on shelf. And the rotation coming in quick, though, on Outhauls. He's still watching Red Room. And they're going to be flooding B as a team. Lucky with that spray transfer. Great shots on Nodro and Tumsy. Beast Mode ready for this player to step out. Unfortunately, he does catch the bomb. And now Beast Mode is going to be forced to plant this bomb. And Deco catches Kiss. Unfortunately, Petal catches Beast there.
Oh, so unfortunate. He just gets spammed through the smoke.
Now Petal looking for anything, and Deco catches him. Great clutch there from Deco. Here's the 4th round for Los Pistoleros, and this op for Robbie 1. Or himself. Big round, big round. And I wanted to point out something else that's also great about this HUD that we're using. The auto director just is automatically on by itself. So even for one short moment there, I don't know if you noticed, it wasn't jumping to Deco when he got that kill. I clicked to Deco, and it instantly went back to auto director as soon as Deco got the kill, which I didn't have to press anything. It didn't screw up the view model or anything like that.
Yeah.
So pretty big there, you know? The fact that my hands are up the entire, basically, round here. And I'm good.
It should have went to Deco.
Yeah.
He got that kill.
I think it was because that one player was stepping out that smoke there. It was kind of like mixed, you know? AI didn't know where to go. Now Los Pistoleros sort of doing the opposite strategy of last round, sending 3 toward A, and now pulling 2 towards the B ramp here.
Yeah,
But one's pushing mid elbow. Will we see Lucky get caught out by Beast and Deco here? Robbie also coming back to mid, made a little bit of running noise. The flash comes in for mid. And Deco catches one. The trade. Robbie goes down. The op goes down as well. And Deco also goes down. Insane FAMAS round here from Kiss. Absolutely crucial headshots he's been landing. And takes that op out of the hands of Robbie. Tumsy with the trade though. Now 2v3 situation, but Tumsy's sitting on 1 HP. Ben's not going to be, not looking great. And he goes down to Outhauls, Nodro, and now Tumsy on 1 health. Shot goes down.
He's running for Robbie's op.
Gets this op here. See what Tumsy's got for us. One's flanking water in spawn here. Will Tumsy know about it? He's going to throw the flash, but he's going to go down, I think, maybe to Galley. He's going to have to be very careful here. Galley's gonna...
Interesting flash lineup he had there.
He tries to get that quick scope. The flash lineup on that little bridge. Bounces it, almost flashes himself. Quite an interesting play there from Tumsy, but I don't think he was expecting Galley to be pushed all the way up there ramps. Now let's see.
Yeah,
The double op setup.
Huge round, man. 3K with the FAMAS on mid.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Catching Deco, Robbie, and Beast there in mid. 3 of the, you know, big sort of important voices there. Tech9's towards ramp here. Lucky though, ready to spray. Robbie with the flying headshot through the wall. Galley catches Tumsy, but Beast mode with a great trade. And the gun in the hands of Beast here. He needs to do some work for his team. This is a great eco. The double op setup might not have worked for them here. Because they're both sort of playing rotation, you know? Yeah, exactly. And now Robbie does go down though, and Kiss catches 2. Having a nutty performance. I'm curious to see if they'll come out or if they're going to be looking for this this lineup here of the wall spam on this defuse. Yep, and they are looking for it. Deco and Nadro pops out, but there he's defusing. Unfortunately, Nadro doesn't pop out in time. He was a little bit timid there, and Nadro playing the angle. Deco did catch the first one. They caught the second one, but then Nadro there, unable to pick up the diffuser. They were all body blocking.
I mean, clearly, he didn't hear him diffusing, so
yeah,
he thought he was peeking him. So
maybe they believed that Deco caught the diffuser, but they had 3 people all lined up for that body block there, and 2 of them went down, and the third one just sitting in that smoke there.
Oh, okay. So they didn't kill the diffuser. I thought they.
No. They were all like basically in a row, like 3 ducks in a row. And they got the spam onto one. Nadro popped out, killed the other, and the other they couldn't find. They thought maybe he wasn't diffusing. Maybe he was somewhere else lurking, you know? Nadro didn't want to give away. Stupid kill. Now Los Pistoleros losing their important round there. That might be like a crucial round for them to have lost. They needed that eco. It looked like everything was going right for them. The double ops both went down. Fortunate.
I think this B execute might work really well for Los Pistoleros. They got the mollies set out.
Lucky goes down. And unfortunately, Galley just runs out of bullets. He sprayed half his clip early, and he doesn't get anyone. And the fake red room smoke comes down, but one is flanking. Kiss on this flank behind Robbie 1. Will they be alert for it? And Deco does catch him. Great job there.
He saves his friend from his back.
Yeah, absolutely. And now they might be able to recover the second op if they spotted outhauls, but they didn't. But great round there to keep it even. 5-5. And we have ourselves a series, Benz.
Yeah, and Tumsy hasn't even activated yet. He's just 3-9 right now. You know, if he was playing well like he did the last
day
best of
through
3, I mean,
on Anubis
really
and
gonna get rolling.
Yeah. And we're going to see it again. Pedal on this corner here. On A main, the flash comes in for Pedal. Kiss with his 5-7, but he blinds his own teammate, and they're out A main. Nadro, the hyenas, Los Pistoleros are out. Galley catches Beast through the smoke. Molly comes in for Temple. Robbie catches Lucky in Temple, but one's on site here. Galley. And now the lone IGL. Forced to make it work. Or make it safe. And Galley pops out. And they forfeit what should have been their round. It just seems like the timings aren't super working for Los Pistoleros on their buy rounds. Their eco rounds are going extremely well with the explosive rounds there, Benz. But on the buy rounds, it seems like they're almost forcing to go fast instead of playing it slow, letting the CTs burn their util by faking, you know, some of their own util. And they're just ready for them there. The rotation came out extremely fast. Galley catches Beast through the smoke. It's not what you wanted to see on your op buy round too from Robbie.
I think if you go A on an anti-eco, you really want to molly the box, you know, with that headshot angle. A deagler there can be so dangerous.
Now the smoke
And I
coming
think
in
that's
for
all they were
shelf.
missing.
And they're playing it a little bit slow. It's more of a pace change here. And outhauls. He doesn't spot him out toward A main. Humsey, unfortunately. Humsey catches Petal, and now Kiss is forced to rotate, but one's coming through Donut right on Kiss, and he's about to get traded, but he does manage to get back to the CT box. Beast taking a bunch of damage. And I don't know if the play was to have all 5 stacked there in the elbow area. It looked like they cleared shelf extremely quickly and had the info. Beast going down. Robbie catches Galley. He's gonna have the call from Beast Mode here that one is Donut. Los Pistolero lost the first map 13-1. Yep, absolutely correct. Raider. And Robbie gets flicked on.
Oh, what a flick.
Great flick there from Kiss. Just the intuition. And Deco in the 1v2 situation here. We've seen him take these before, and he does have all the time in the world. However, he is making a little bit of noise here. And they're both going to opt for A main. And I don't know if Deco has this setup for this. He's not expecting both A main. And the op here as well. Oh no, the op dropped.
It's planted for him.
Yeah. You're gonna have to play this extremely thin angle here. The smoke comes down. And Deco!
Well
with
played.
the insane spray transfer. Great intuition there. Catches outhauls on top of the box. Well played post plant. Gets the clutch. Yeah. Honestly, not much to say there. Just clinically played. He had the CT angle. He knew that they weren't coming CT. He had red room. He knew no one flanked him. And then as soon as they sort of started jumping out onto A, he had the angle.
Yeah, he was thinking ahead. It was really well played.
And interesting to note here, the last Ancient game in the last series in round 2 of the playoffs was also a 6-6 half. And now Los Pistoleros on their pistol. Robbie's going to get spotted. Smoke comes down.
Hey.
And he catches one.
Oh.
Big damage. Catches a second. Big damage onto Lucky. The third.
Kills.
Will Robbie go for the ace here? He's on for the ace. Deco catches Kiss. He's on for the 4K. And Deco catches the double. Los Pistoleros with a quick round there. Robbie. Hey. Calling it out extremely quickly there. And the tactical timeout coming out for, I believe, Prism here. I'm not quite sure. It just says tactical timeout. It might just be a pause.
Many pistols like where Robbie's dominated. He's usually a gun round player in CS2, so he pumped about that.
Yeah.
Gotti, Nostradamus Sparks is calling it so far. Robbie's having a huge game.
Yep, absolutely. Robbie is like a player like me where you have a bad first game, you get frustrated, you want to instantly get back into the game, get back on the board, have, instantly prove that you have your 20 kill game as soon as you get into the server on the second map. Show them that, I just had a bad first map and I'm going to prove to you why I'm the IGL of this team.
He's doing it.
Now the Prism all stacked towards elbow here. Beast Mode just spotting for mid. The molly and the nade on Beast.
They're walking out elbow.
Flash comes in for mid. Beast will have all the info here. Nade comes in first, but they're going to be into Donut quick. Humsey catches the trade, though. Or the trade. He's on 1 HP, unfortunately. And Nadjo pushed deep A main.
And they're getting a plant.
Great molly from Beast. Spots him out. And just great teamwork there to just absolutely push them out of their positions. And honestly, giving up Donut control. Smart play there. Having Nadjo already pushed into A main.
Yeah,
playing his signature spot, on top of the sign.
On one hand, they've kept all their guns, but on the other hand, they allowed a plant. So, from the T's perspective, it's also a win. Now they're on full AKs, full util.
Yeah.
But the CTs have 3 MP9, so let's see what sort of positions they're gonna get in to keep their battles close range. Suspecting they're gonna go cave, try to push cave here.
And it's actually favored towards Prism right now, it looks like. The Scout AI just...
Oh, the round? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
said
round, it looks like...
yeah. They're outgunned. With the AKs
and
versus
Lucky
MP9.
catching Robbie early on into the round. They don't want that. I believe Beast spotted the barrel. And he did. He catches Kiss. But Lucky catching both B players, and now they're forced to make a quick rotation. Nadro forced to run through all the way, check A main quickly, but Beast is already up on shelf here by himself.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna call
a save maybe.
Here.
Yeah.
Nadro's way too far to even have a chance at this.
Beast wants to recover this M4 here, but Petal ready for him. Molly comes out. Yeah, Beast mode forced to go back. Not much you can do there, you know. And he catches Beast mode. Through Red Room. About to say, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Didn't really switch.
I thought he got some weird spam I've never seen before.
I thought he spammed him somehow through the cave wall, through Jaguar or something, but the Red Room spam coming through. And Prism, just honestly, it's such a flip-flop back and forth game right now. It's anybody's game. It's heads or tails. Those Pistoleros or Prism. It's always just back and forth. It's literally like, okay, we have util. Oh, but we'll take the round from you now. And now we have pistols. And then we'll take it back. Los Pistoleros just clawing back. And then Prism saying, yeah, but we're not going to let you get too many more rounds on us. Too many rounds up and build too much momentum. We're going to keep it close the entire series. We already have map 1, so we don't have tons of pressure on us, right? Just easy to sit back and play your game and close out. Like that. Lucky just catches Deco, unfortunately, onto Donut. And he catches Beast Mode in Red Room there, in the corner as well. What the... Great shot. And Robbie, the IGL, knows Lucky's here. Will he get spotted out? He does get spotted out. Great intuition from Lucky there to check that. And Tumsy catches Galley. Great positioning from Tumsy here. And they both walk past each other.
Around each other.
Is it a 4-3 moment? Will Tumsy? Bomb is going down on the A site. Tumsy knows one is here. And unfortunately, Lucky, just a little bit more wise there. Tumsy. Making sure he didn't come through the smoke for a sight, you know, by Cubby. And just sneaks out and catches him with the headshot. And it's looking like anybody's game here. The Scout AI said 50-50 chance. We're looking like we're getting some 50-50 chance here. On the match prediction, another tactical timeout comes out here.
Yeah, I think that's a good timeout. I think the CTs are thinking about, are they going to force here?
Mm-hmm.
Because Robbie's on a double save, $1,500, and Deco's on 1,900, Beast Mode's 2,000, but Tumsy can buy, and Natro can get a little something.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like they're opting for a save. Based on Natro's decal purchase.
And these shots, pretty interesting here. I like these. These little cinematic shots that we're getting here in between rounds.
Yeah. Look at that water. Got the algae growing on top.
It's crazy how much detail CS2 has added. And how much, you know, useless detail that they've also added in a way.
Yeah, don't even look at it.
That causes the FPSs to drop here. Beast Mode, they're all going to be stacked towards A main. They're going to be pushing up. But... no cigar. Nadro, Beast, and Deco instantly go down 6 seconds into the round. Unfortunate. Nades are going to be coming out for CT. They're going to have all the util in the world here to use. Hit on Robbie 1 to note, though. And Deagle on Tumsy. And Robbie just getting caught by Kiss. Looking for that low HP player on the left side of Cave there, but on Temple, excuse me. And now a technical pause. I'm curious to see if we'll see Tumsy change sensitivity or res or crosshair, as he's
Yeah,
known to
even a
do.
mouse.
Or even mouse, apparently, as
Monitor,
last
maybe.
game. And
He'll switch PCs if he
the
has
op
to.
on Tumsy here. 6 and 14. Tumsy not having his best game on Ancient here. Getting caught out, unfortunately, a little bit too early sometimes.
And he's got the op. This is interesting.
Yeah. Looks like maybe they go for this boost play towards the, Nope, he's just going to be holding a ramp.
God, thank God I'm out of here, bro.
Who's that?
Oh, we're still watching.
Yeah, no, Dan's back. So.
Oh, so he's there for the third map?
No, it's still the second map.
Oh, is that why? Okay, I got you. Yeah,
I feel like I just fucking got cancer from playing that shit. Jesus.
Not much you're able to
some
do
good
there,
rounds.
though, Deco. You did have some good rounds, and, you know, you did have to join in on no notice. Almost literally no notice. So, you know, not much you can say there. It is appreciated, of course, Los Pistoleros, I'm sure. Extremely appreciated. Especially the situation that we have for Dan there. Not a fun one, you know? Clumsy looking, unfortunately looking, just walking down, scoped in on bottom ramp. Not much of a great play there, unfortunately not able to get anything. Gets caught out in his scope. And Nadro ducking just before Petal spots him out, and he doesn't see him. You saw a sliver of Nadro's head, but he ducked Petal's shot. And now Outhall spraying Nadro.
At the shelf.
Yeah. Little peekaboo at the cave entrance there. Another technical pause comes out. Is this maybe D-Mal reconnecting?
Yeah.
This might be it.
Dan reconnecting? Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Jake buys an M4, drops it, and probably disconnects here.
Yeah.
With smoke
We
too.
need to keep that on the hush hush. I don't know if you're allowed to. Yeah.
Hey, it's part of the game. It is what it is.
And now we're joined by Echo himself on the caster's desk here. How'd those, what was the temperament looking like there in the team comms there so far for Los Pistoleros?
Real bad.
Not looking great then, unfortunately, for Los
Why?
Pistoleros.
What's going on?
Just frustration across the board.
Getting caught out in some spots. Just, yeah.
You guys aren't out of the game. I mean, the problem is you've been outplayed on the gun rounds, which is concerning.
I'm curious to see if they're all typing here in arguments, because I hear a lot of typing going on in the chat.
One guy was saying that it's like you're not allowed to switch
mid-game
or something, but like that's bullshit. Like what?
Yeah. I don't see anybody typing
We've
here.
done that a million times. Like, what happens if someone's computer dies or their internet goes out?
Right.
They lose power.
Mm-hmm. And we do have the new HUD here for you, Deco. We do have the round history. We do have the cinematic shots here, the auto director, the scout auto director. I am running the stream. I know you're watching through me, but I am running the stream on 120 FPS, so it'll be buttery smooth on the highlights here. Cool. When I highlight the VOD afterward. As well as you do have the round prediction now looking like 80% for Prism, because they're just going to be completely outgunned here. And we also have Scout AI, so I'm not controlling anything with this auto director. It's just running by itself with the cinematic shots.
See, it's surprising to me too that they bought there, because I told them to use the M4 as like a bonus. You know?
As like a, just like have the gun
a hero
of one. Yeah, exactly.
So that you can all buy the next round.
So they forced around that M4, it looks like.
You know, I don't know, stack a sight and save the rifle.
Yeah,
Don't go there.
Yeah. D-Mel connected with $100, so he would have been on a double save regardless.
Yeah, so that M4 would have been perfect.
Yeah, they could have saved it.
And now Robbie, will he meet Petal? He does catch Petal, quick headshot. He's going to recover that AK here instantly. Smoke comes down towards shelf. He jumps up. And the quick nade. Robbie gets spammed and the nade comes down. Robbie on 22 HP, no head armor here. And gets caught out by Lucky down mid. Unfortunate there for Robbie 1. It's not looking great. The odds aren't in Los Pistoleros' favor here. But the op on Robbie won now.
See, because now...
It might have been the loss bonus, but yeah. Tumsy with 45-50. And Tumsy honestly not having his best game either.
Yeah,
it was,
beast
it
mode
was
as
a
well,
mess.
struggling.
It was a mess, for sure.
20th round here, 11-8. Los Pistoleros with a 32% chance, or 40% it looks like, to win this round, according to the AI. Let's see what they can do. D-Mel catches Galley, and he catches Lucky. D-Mel having a good impact instantly on this round here. This is what we needed to see.
Hopefully, Tom's... Oh,
And Tumsy does
got
get
outplayed
50% damage on him. But he does get outplayed. He wasn't ready for that up.
I like that move by that guy to look
By
over
Kiss.
top.
Yeah. Look over top of the red room smoke on that little ledge there. And now Kiss is
Shouldn't
out.
be playing there, though, in a 5v3.
Kiss is out donut, but they don't know the one is close A main here. Beast Mode runs through the smoke, gets caught. Nadro catches one. Robbie with the other. And now it's one on site. And Robbie... Nothing going for Petal.
As long as they bring this to map 3, I think they can still win it.
100%. And I still think that they're in this game.
Obvious, but...
I still think that they're in this game. The match prediction still thinks it's a 50-50 game here, favoring Prism a little bit more, but now...
I think that means the round, I'm pretty sure.
No, it
went
changes
over
sometimes. It
Oh,
says match
really?
and round, yeah.
No
Yep.
way.
Yeah, so that one, last one, like now it says round prediction, you see? So now it's
really
66.
fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, towards Prism. So it looks like they're going to be thinking Prism now has more of the util and more of the, you know, more of the control with guns. And it is correct. Lucky here, catching two. Beast Mode and Tumsy within like 6 seconds of the round. D-Mel with the flank. Nadro catches one, though. And now Outholes doesn't know where to look. Red room or where? And Robbie's going to be already making this rotation instantly by himself. He's here already. Robbie one, out early. In this cubby, but one's already out long.
Up spot to be in with an op here. See what he can do with it. He gets
and he catches one, catches Galley. Incredible pick here from Robbie, incredibly important. And now will they be able to catch Petal? Petal catches Robbie. And now Nadro. 1v2, both players low HP. Will they be able to get it? Nadro gets the spam out.
The hopper first.
But 29 HP on Petal. He might be
he's
able to
stuck.
get this. Oh, unfortunate. Just too little too late there for Nadro. The spam comes through the smoke there. He might have even spotted the barrel through.
Yeah, I think Nadra got stuck in cubby there. He was trying to walk out the smoke and catch the opera off guard.
Yeah. In the 12th round here for Prism. Not looking great. The final tactical timeout comes out for Los Pistoleros. And Prism match point.
Fortunately,
and series point.
There are two players, Beast Mode and Tumsy, that aren't doing well on this map, are connected. They're the mid and donut player, so they've been dropping fairly quickly, and that gave Prism a huge advantage to go to whichever site from there.
And extremely important there because Beast Mode and Tumsy, you know, even if you're not on the board having the greatest game, you still need to be at that level there, just, you know, just even on average or even, but unfortunately they're not having the greatest of games. Beast Mode last series had an absolute tear, and Tumsy also having an absolute tear, so I'm not quite sure what, you know, the situation is here with the mentals. Maybe it's just a little bit of tilt, a little bit of confusion, playing with a stand-in, then instantly going back to one of their players, reconnecting. Not going to be an easy situation by any means for either side. But Prism just having an easier time, of course, since they don't have to switch everything. And Kiss has snuck his way out onto A. And Nadro catches him, though. Smoke comes down for B. And now there's no one else A, so they might be calling this rotation out early. Email approaching ramps here on his favorite spot. Remember Ben's on his Deagle spot here. Robbie.
Yep.
In this corner.
5v4.
And Robbie goes down. Unfortunately, D-Mal gets caught.
Double push.
Lucky with the smoke. 4 CT. Beast Mode stuck here behind the cube. Outhauls, great shot onto Nodro. And Beast Mode. And Tumsy forced to take this 3v2. Tumsy coming through cave here. Looks like he gets caught out. Unfortunate shot there, and Prism takes the series in a convincing manner. 2-0 on the maps. Unfortunately, Nuke was not the map for Los Pistoleros there, and then the second map did not go in their favor. They played it extremely well, but gave up crucial rounds here with the buys, I believe. They had extremely good pistol rounds, and then the buy rounds, just the timings weren't working. They almost forced rushes, almost, it looked like, toward close angles where the pistols would be.
Yep. Like they got
Yeah.
kind of a donk and lucky. I mean, he's got 129 ADR. Previous game, I think he
Mhm.
had like something like that.
Yeah.
But it's a
Who
quiet.
gave it to
It's
him?
it's a quiet ADR where it's like he's not in the clutch situations. He wasn't in the big moments, you know, like Kiss out hauls. Pedal had a clutch, but Lucky, I think they throw him out there like donk. He gets like 2 or something, and then eventually dies. I don't know, but um, yeah, I think just on stats alone, he's crowned the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Is on a lighter note, how is the HUD? Is it sick?
Yeah, it was good.
I only got to see it for a second. It's actually really cool.
I don't even feel like I played counter like a game of Counter Strike there. That was wild.
No, bro. I said, get me the fuck
My
out of
blood
there,
was
bro.
boiling, dude. I didn't fight anybody at any point.
Should we do an interview here? Who are we doing?
We can do an interview. If anyone from Prism is in the chat or any of the players want to join, I can link my Discord, or we can also interview. I think Los Pistoleros might be having sort of a team meeting and going over, you know, sometimes instantly after the match they like to have a little bit of a talk there. But if anyone's in the chat from Prism, or anyone from that org, or you know, that team there, want to come through, I can link you a Discord, or you can click Discord down below. Other than that, we might be able to get an interview out of Beast Mode, but I don't want also, you know, it is a tough game, unfortunately. Frustrations are high, especially swapping out players and stuff mid-game and everything is a little bit awkward, of course.
I think
So,
the vetoes were the biggest thing in swapping out the player, honestly. Jake
like the
was
nuke.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
We
say.
were kind of wondering
We're trying to
about
make-
that
I
because
don't wanna,
you
like,
guys
try-
have
I don't want
banned nuke
Robbie.
instantly, you know,
Yeah,
off
it
of
is an
every
instant ban.
off of every round and series
What
so
you
far.
said nuke is always your insta ban?
Yeah, but Robbie wanted to, and
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like he said he'll take it on the chin if it doesn't work out, whatever. But like we did that, we gambled not banning Nuke
Mhm.
in hope that they pick Inferno.
Right, and they
Like
didn't.
that's our big hope. Well, I'm saying that's our big hope. Like look, look what just happened to us on Inferno.
Mhm.
Like why
Which
not
is
ban Nuke?
surprising to me because I had to fill in for you guys last night in a scrim on Dust 2, and we actually played pretty well on it. Like,
Mhm.
Well, I guarantee that would not have. We would have had something get together at some point on Dust 2. Not like that.
Okay.
And I don't know what
But
those
you
guys
know,
were on, but that Patel kid was just constantly shooting me through the hut, through like random walls, constantly, dude.
Patel,
Like,
I didn't even see that.
yeah, he
I-
had good spam lineups on the hut.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
literally
yeah.
in different spots every single time, and he was just shooting me through the wall.
No, yeah,
So, like,
he like had
they-
the angle on you guys every time.
They haven't played it at all, but obviously they play it clearly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah, they looked really coordinated on it.
my whole thing is why gamble to play a map that's still not great for us?
That's not
Like, I would
practice,
rather
like,
play
yeah.
Dust 2 or Inferno over Nuke any day. So
Mhm.
But you know
either
what
one of them.
though? You guys got Ancient and Anubis. Ancient
Yeah,
your
but we
best
got
map.
stomped so fucking bad that and everyone's already on tilt. That like we tried to reset, but it goes and then like I don't. Robbie was calling different than he normally does. Like
Yeah,
he was, like,
we
calling,
thought that
like,
you
rushes
guys
on fast. Like
we thought that you guys wouldn't care about the first map just because it
We tried
wasn't
not to.
really your map. And it was a
We tried not to.
13-1, so it wasn't really like, you know, much
But
of a
the thing
round
is,
and
it takes
everything
one
there.
round or two to switch back to the tilt.
You guys
You know what I
bought
mean?
3 op CT side on Nuke. I think you
yeah.
got down 8-0, or 7, something like that.
or
and I'm like,
9-0
No,
or
it was
something.
no, it was
Well,
like 10-1. So it
no,
was like the
no,
last
it wasn't.
second
It
or
was
it was the
less than
second or
that.
third last round, I
No, I'm
think.
telling you, it was less than that.
No, it was like
But
middle
that's
of the game, like 75%. Yeah, it wasn't
yeah, it was
toward
like
No, it
the
was
end.
me that bought
7-0,
the third one.
8-0, something
Mhm.
like that. I'm telling you. But anyways, what that meant to me was that you guys were done with that
Just
with the map.
experimenting, we thought. Yeah, just trying
I
No,
mean,
things
that
out,
was
what
just
yeah,
would
me. I
work
can't
for
do
you.
anything with any other gun right now, so I'm just gonna try to op them. Maybe I can be helpful.
But regardless, even on the ancient game, I kind of called this out. I thought that you guys had really good explosive pistol rounds, right? Like Los Pistoleros, like it says in the name. But
yeah, it's
and
true.
then as soon as you guys had the you guys just played a little bit differently according to your ancient that you played last series, where you played slow. You really waited them out. You really drew out the util, made sure you called out the rotations, and you had the information before sort of flooding the site. It seemed like
He really wanted to keep rushing stuff, and
yeah, it
I
seemed
was
like
just
on
like,
this sort of game,
I
you guys had guns and you guys sort of flooded a bunch of rounds on close
That
angles
tried
was
toward
one
the
of the
telling
guy
rounds that
there.
screwed us. Was
I
when
tried
we
telling
had
him.
AKs and we went all
Yeah,
A, and they were close up with the 5.7s, and we
yeah,
had bad spacing.
the
And
pedal
from
guy.
the guy,
Yeah,
Not
the
even
yeah,
just
spacing
that.
hurt you
I
guys.
tried telling him that they watched our demos. It's obvious to me that they watched our demos,
And
and
I called it out right away.
Well,
As
he didn't
soon as
believe
you
it right
guys
away.
lost that round off
I'll
of
tell you
the
this.
with the
I don't
op
think
on
they watched
Robbie
the
there at
demos.
A main.
I know that they did. Maybe not all of them, but they for
Okay.
sure did.
Well,
As
but from what I saw, like you guys won T pistol, and the second round, you guys typically go A main. Like
yeah,
all
Yeah,
5 go A main. That's your anti-eco.
yeah.
And that round, they didn't stack A at all. Like if they were watching your demos, and we've watched plenty of your ancient maps,
hmm
like you
Yeah,
always do that.
but they did
Um,
that on another eco where they just stacked A.
yeah, on
but
another eco,
yeah,
but that could be a fluke. But you're usually your second round after you win your T pistol, you guys always go A.
and then I
So
said, I called it out when
And on our
when
pistol,
Robbie
look
and
where they went.
Nadro and you
when I
guys
saw
were
that,
out
I'm like,
A.
They
okay,
rushed A on our pistol
When you
too.
guys were out A and Robbie like lost the op unfortunately because you guys got caught by the 5.7s and they were already there on the rotations. It just was the turning point to where they gained a little bit more
They
momentum
had the momentum the whole
to
fucking
sort of
thing.
pick up. No, you guys pulled it back a bunch of rounds and you started to sort of have your game.
Yeah,
You started
I
to
wouldn't
play
say
your
we had
game
that
and then you
momentum,
guys
though.
played B again and got caught by like some ecos again. You got caught by some deagles. You
What I'm
got
saying
caught
is I don't
around
think we ever had the momentum. I wouldn't say.
the entire game. No, but you definitely had
We had
during
moments where we could
portions
have
of the
started,
game where you started
could
to
have started
build
getting it.
momentum and come back into the game
Yeah,
and take over, but unfortunately it was just, it seemed like every time you guys got 1 or 2 extra rounds, they just got the extra round on their eco and then had the choice to kind of come in, especially the round where they had that double op, or even the round where Deco and Nadro caught the guy through the wall spam on B, right?
those kids were fucking aware, dude.
And
yeah.
they were all three
And
in
they
a
were getting
line,
lucky
like
at
little
certain
penguins
like,
or
Let Dan finish his thought.
it's fucked.
they
man.
just had like all 3 ducks in a row lined up on that diffusing guy. So Deco caught the first guy through the wall and he sort of had to reload. Nadro peeked out and then the last guy was in the smoke and Nadro was looking for him hoping he wasn't on the bomb.
He
And
was hiding,
unfortunately
actually.
that was like a
Nadra was
pretty big
hiding.
turning spot.
He thought Deco spammed
The diffuser.
the
The
diffuser.
diffuser.
Yeah.
And they
So
were
he-
all 3 stacked like in a line. So you just killed the first
That's
guy.
why I thought that I killed the diffuser
Mhm.
at first.
Mhm.
They must have been doing a meat shield type of thing.
Yeah, no,
There
they
was
they
there
all
was
lined
someone
up to
on
eat the
there.
bullets.
On nuke when we were CT side, like where you would dink one of them and I'm shooting bullets, like I just couldn't finish the kill. Robbie did that a couple times on an operator who's not looking at him. He
Mhm.
dinks him and doesn't get the next bullet. The guy turns around, shoots him. Like
Yeah,
I
they
feel
they
like
also
definitely
played
had some luck
extremely
on their
thin
side.
angles too, Like they played you
Yeah.
really like clinical,
But
really
you know
slow, clearing the angles together,
You
hip to
guys-
hip.
Sorry,
This
Dan,
guy.
but
Oh,
you
go
guys
ahead, you're
you
good.
guys did enough on your T side. I mean, I believe you guys went in 6-6, right? For the CT to the CT
I was
Mhm.
side.
talking about nuke, but yeah, we
Oh,
we
okay.
did.
So
We did enough.
what I
we
saw
should have
was
got more, but
on your CT side, you guys broke down a lot in mid. I mean, they're coming out mid a little later and just getting picks one
Mhm.
by one. Red room, donut, wherever it may be.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was game over. I mean, at some rounds you guys were able to recover, but It's just hard to do that.
And
Well,
you guys
there was
got
like
the CT pistol.
miscommunications where like we were like supposed to we were supposed to like walk push ramp, and like I guess Jake didn't hear that we were supposed to do that, or maybe Robbie didn't say it, but I knew it somehow. And then I end up just like walk pushing ramp alone after Robbie already died, and then like it was just like it was a shit show. I know it was unfortunate, but
I
I
found you
feel
guys
like
didn't really fall apart as much on B. It was mostly your mid.
no, I'm just. I mean, we didn't. I didn't die on mid at all. I don't think there was one
No,
round.
there was quite a few rounds where
I'm
There
talking
was
like
about
one. No,
you
there was
specifically.
one.
like just for the team in general, where you guys had 2 or 3 people die towards elbow or out towards
Yeah,
mid
I
and
got
donut.
caught
Are you talking about
Unfortunately,
CT side or T side? I thought you were talking about CT side.
for you guys on T
Yeah,
side,
yours.
but you had a good CT
See, you guys
side.
are talking about different halves.
We are. I'm
Okay,
talking about
but
yours.
even on both sides, you guys got caught mid. You guys got caught with
Yeah, that's
Robbie,
true. That's
Nadro,
true.
or Robbie, Beast, and Deco on the elbow area. That was also a
Yeah,
big round,
the FAMAS.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
with
that
the
was close.
FAMAS
Yeah,
there.
got a 3K
That
on
Kiss
you
guy
guys.
had a really good headshot 3K. Yeah, caught the op out. And when you guys
like-
had on CT, you had Beast in back red room. You had you in sort of back
Yeah, we got
red room
ripped. We
area,
sucked. I
and the
know.
guy came out shelf and everything. It was just
Yeah.
unfortunate there.
We played
I'm not
absolutely
trying to
terrible.
like I'm not like, you know, making these comments to
I
like talk
definitely got
shit or
caught off
anything,
there. It's
Tom.
just-
Like I'm just like, you know, telling you like what we were watching and how it kind of looked from
Yeah, it was
how
plain
you guys
disgusting.
played it.
It was gross.
But
we
you
kept saying
had
over
like,
and
for
over, we
example,
need to
the
be on the
CT,
same page,
the
but
CT pistol
we
was
didn't
really
even
good
try.
because you
No,
guys
we-
all
no one-
kind of came out and had like different angles
I
and
literally
shit.
kept saying that we need to be like on the same page and communicating stuff. Literally in spawn, that same exact round, and I'm not blaming him because I don't think he's doing it maliciously, but like me and Beast Mode are going mid, and like we kind of like said like the first guy going, if he wants to go up on box to shelf, like we'll do that unless we say otherwise. And like he throws into the smoke, I do the molly, I do the nade and flash, and I have my back turned because I'm looking at elbow while I'm watching up, and I'm jumping and I'm hitting something, and I'm hitting him that he was trying to jump up, and then like I'm on the ground, and then he died. Like then I'm like, so I'm like, okay, I guess you're going up. I go to look elbow, and then he dies, and there's a guy through the smoke shooting me in the head all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, just let me know what's going on. Like,
Yeah, it just seemed
communicate
like
with
out
me.
of sync for in regards to like how you
And
guys
there
played
was just
today.
so many rounds that like I just didn't get to even like fight, dude. Like I'm like trying to rush cave, and like then the cave smoke misses, so I just get instantly owned. And then like the next round we're gonna try to swing mid, and then like
Mhm.
they have all the util. I eat all the util. They get pushed by the cave guys. And like there was one time that I don't think Jake heard from Robbie that he needs to molly the box. Like that was like 3 or 4 rounds in the first 5 rounds of our T hat. That like I literally just ran in and died because
They-
that was like what I'm supposed to do. It
And
was
they
just
also
super
just had some
frustrating.
good reads on you guys too. There was a few rounds where they didn't fall for your fakes or fall for the other people across the map and everything.
I don't even think
Or
we had much.
were you guys
things
kind of
that
like,
going on. It was so sloppy and everywhere that there wasn't a lot. We did not dictate anything in this entire game.
Mhm.
It was bad, and that's a big part of like I think playing Nuke and giving them all that confidence. We already have our 5th not there. Not that Jake's not a great stand-in. Like I would take Jake any day as a stand-in, but
No,
more
I
so
said the
him.
same thing. It's just like he's not then regular. Maybe he's not used to. Me and Benz were both kind of saying maybe he's not then used to playing the spots where DMAL is in, and so
I think
it
it's less
causes
about the
Robbie
spots,
to
it's more
maybe
about,
call a
like-
little bit differently because then he has
It's
to
a l-
position Deco into a different spot where he might be more comfortable and sort of shift you guys around so it makes more sense for the team.
I think
So
it's a little.
you know,
less
it's
about
also
spots,
difficult.
and it's more about the fact that he hasn't been playing intensely, let alone playoffs. So it's like that, which is like he can cope with that, but it's just like it just throws off the dynamic a bit. Even if he's for the most part filling in those spots,
Hmm.
it's just like I don't know. It's like the morale's already kind of down because Dan's like a big rifle of ours, and he's a
Mhm.
different style than Jake. Like he has more like raw, probably firepower. Jake also has a lot of pluses in areas where Dan might not be not so hot in. So it's like a trade-off, but I don't think it's an uneven one. It's the fact that I think Jake's a bit rusty. You know, he doesn't have the best computer. He has high ping. Uh, hasn't played with us a ton at all, if at all. I don't even know if he's even played with us, period. But and on top of all that, we start on a nuke, our perma ban, and I can only speak for myself, but like I do not play that map at all. I did not feel comfortable.
Hmm.
I did not get going at all. I think I only had a kill or two. Like I didn't feel like I was comfortable winning any gunfights.
Right.
And like I was feeling decent at the beginning of this game, but then like very quickly into it on a couple of our gun rounds, the calls that were just made, and like I'm frontlining.
And they're
And like
already
it's not this or this,
headshotting
and like
and
I'm just
confident,
I'm
right?
not I don't even have a chance to win the fight. I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like. So then all of a sudden it's like like halfway through the second map, and I don't even feel like I've had a chance to like
Get
try to like
ready or get into the game.
or yeah, just like feel like I'm dictating something that's happening.
Right.
Like,
Just keep getting like headshotted or caught out early
yeah,
or
or these weird
having
situations
bad
like
rounds.
this. Like
Yeah,
they're like,
exactly.
yo, they're on A. I'm like, I know, there's a guy lurking around here though somewhere. Like
Mhm.
it's just like I don't know, it was very awkward, very frustrating. I don't think it's any one particular person's fault, but
No, I
it's
don't think so.
unfortunate that it happened to be that team that already beat us this season that I know we can beat.
It just seemed like
I
you
really
guys were
do.
a little bit sort of out of sync, and especially as you mentioned, the
Oh, on
confidence
levels.
was for sure riding high after the nuke. Especially if you're like
So
going
it's-
in thinking like, oh, you know, this could be anybody's game on like nuke or like even anybody's game in regards to like the series, and then as soon as you start catching like insane headshots or really good plays on nuke, you're feeling like, oh yeah, okay guys, like we can go anywhere, you know, we can do our shit, we can run
which
plays.
that
And
never really happened though.
no, for them, and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
got that instantly off you guys,
Yeah.
right? Even if
And they
even
clearly
if you
played.
guys bounced back, but they were clearly ready for it. They had spams, they had the yard control was insane outside and down secret and around
Yeah, we didn't
mini
have the
and
defense
area.
properly. Like
Yeah.
the first gun round, like I'm supposed to be watching Hut, but Beast was standing like out in the open Asian vent, and like after that round, I'm trying to communicate that with him, but we have a pause talking about the next round, and like I want to fix that, so I'm not bailing him, but we never even got a chance to talk about that
Hmm.
because like I don't know how I'm supposed to cover open Hut because he's like he's out Hut, and I was like, yeah, like I'm jiggling it, but like I can't just stand in the open staring at the Hut, like
Right.
because you're in the open Asian vent. Like
And
I don't
as
know
soon as you
the
peeked
right
it, there was
setups and
4 people out on fucking hut and you
yeah,
got
and he
caught.
had
Yeah.
already died because
Yeah.
like I can't just stand in the open like that. Like I
Yeah.
can't. Like I think like you know what I mean. Like maybe that's not the best setup. Like
Hmm.
I don't know any type of little gimmicky tricks. I don't know where I should be going to get kills. Like I know I
Right.
can just shoot people, but
Yeah. No, I feel you.
and yeah,
Nuke's a wash. I mean, that
Nuke's
was
just
over. The game
yeah.
started on Ancient. That's when the
well
best
that's
of
the
three
thing
really
is
started.
that like
Yeah.
we want to say that we're resetting and like we were talking like yeah this isn't nuke blah blah blah
But
blah.
but as much as
But
like you
I
guys think, it's still like a fact, you know? It's
Well,
still like,
I
okay,
feel
we're
like
still
Robbie was
down
still
the
calling.
match.
I feel like Robbie was still calling like we just got raped on Nuke, kind of. Like he was trying not to because he wanted to try all these fast plays, I think, to try to like run it down their throat.
Hmm.
But like, it's just gambly for no reason. Like, and like, you have to slowly build your guys into that like confidence. Like, I didn't have confidence at any point in that game where I was going to be like, yo, I can headshot this guy and headshot this guy. Like, maybe I can luckily win a fight. That's how I felt. And I don't like feeling that way. Like,
Right.
you have to slowly
Yep.
build that
Can I say
confidence
something real
back.
quick?
100%.
I don't think it's cool to just kind of like maybe passive aggressively or whatever you're doing here, shitting on your teammates and shitting on the strat calling right after a bad loss. That's all I'm gonna say. Bye.
Okay. You're, I don't know if you're still listening, but you're a little
No,
fag.
he went down. Chill, chill, chill. Relax.
Like, what? You don't think we know you're listening? Like,
It's
the
all
fuck?
good, guys. It's all good. Of course, tensions are rising high. You know, it was a fucking shit game regardless for you guys. Like, you know, the first match, and then, you know, you can't really, it's hard to bounce back for sure. I don't think it's, like you said, to be completely honest, you did say it. You did say, I don't think it's anyone's sort of fault in that regard. But,
Of course
you
not.
know, just leave it. Just, you know, it's just a reset for, do you guys still play then next week? Or, like,
No, you can
Play
put the blame
tomorrow.
on me for real.
We played him. It's not your
you
fault
play
either.
tomorrow?
No,
Yeah.
but you can put it
Okay.
on me. I don't care.
But what I'm saying is, like, you know, just fucking reset. Fuck this match, right? Whatever. You guys already played them again, right? It's just information again for you guys to gather and fucking play better. Now you know that, like, you know, obviously you guys already knew that you weren't comfortable on Nuke. It's just, like, unfortunate how the picks or maybe everything worked out tonight, especially with,
No, we're
you know,
literally just doing
you
the same
trying to
thing
help
we do
me.
even after wins. We're
But
doing
look,
the same thing.
you were
but
still
it's
trying to
in a way
help
that we
me
lost.
with the HUD. You were trying to help me get the match room. You guys were trying to get Deco into the game. You didn't know if he was going to be the player or if Dan was going to instantly come in. And then even like all of these little factors, as much as you don't want to, like, you might not think it's as big of an impact as it is, switching players mid-game, you know, having someone who doesn't normally prac with you being, you know, Jake here, right? And not having like instantly having that chemistry or in the spots that you guys would normally have with Dan, or like you said, that sort of instant sort of headshot, really good aim on fucking Dan, right? Like
Yeah.
Deco has really
just quickly,
good like
can I add in-
info, util, and everything, but Dan has really good fucking like, you know, I would compare him to like a Scream or like a Rops type player where they have really good crosshair placement and you're putting them on like headshot angles and everything. So it
I'll
does
be
have
honest,
an
I
impact
thought you
for
guys
sure.
were gonna close it out when Dan joined in, and in his first round he got the 2K.
Well, it was like
Yeah,
I also
was
think
looking good.
a problem.
But
That
yeah,
was
what
happening
did
is
you want
that,
to
like,
say, Ben? Sorry to cut you off, Tom.
I don't remember, but it'll come
Okay.
back. But
Okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Tom.
I was just gonna say that, like, and don't get me wrong, I didn't
Oh
love
my god,
some
I
of the
just
calls.
noticed your picture. That's really
I
cool.
didn't love some of the calls that we were making, which is like it is what it is, and like I mean, even when I'm not on board with it, I still do it to the best of my ability,
Mm-hmm.
and like I still buy into the to the strat, and like I feel like that wasn't fully happening. Like I just from like people's like pathing or like body position, like I feel like we were going up ramp, but
And you're kind of
instead of
half
like
into it almost.
instead of like the pop at B ramp, like I feel like some people were like jiggling corners and like it has to be like a boom go like and like you're taking space and like overwhelming the guy where he had a chance to just like crouch and like spray two of us down and then reposition and get another kill and where
Yeah.
it's like with that flash if you guys all swarm all around him he has no choice like
I remember what I was gonna say.
They also just had a really good game, to be completely honest. Like, as much as everything happened, they had really good aim. They were ready for, you know, the maps they played. They were ready to play against you and play their game. And yeah, go ahead, Ben. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, like so, Robbie. Okay, um, with Jake. Okay, so Jake played really well. I will say,
Eh.
he's no. I mean like smarts wise. Like you played the situations that you were dealt
yeah I
really
don't think
well.
Jake had
I
a
mean,
problem at
I
all.
it
had a
was
couple fuck ups, I'll be honest.
yeah, everyone
But,
does, but it was apparent on the stream that you're playing the situations really
Yeah.
well.
I was trying.
I don't think we gotta chalk that up to like the loss to anything to do with Jake.
Mhm.
But I think
agree.
it hurts Robbie one as a caller when there's somebody new on the team going into a match, going into an unfamiliar map. I felt like Nuke is probably the easiest one for him. On one hand, it's hard for him to call because everything's new, but on the other hand, everything's new, so he doesn't have to catch it, Jake up. But when you guys are on Ancient, I mean, he's got to be cognizant that Jake needs to know his role, which is D-Mal's role, so he's got to slot him in. Does he know the util?
He
Does he
didn't no
not?
he
Does
didn't even
somebody?
necessarily have to play Demal's role. I ended up playing his role on
But
the
that's what
side.
I'm saying. Then it's an awkward
Yeah,
switch for you to go into
No,
D-Mal's spot and
I used
for
to
him
play
to just
D.
jump in and
I'm talking about the T side.
Somebody gets it.
No,
Somebody gets
I
it.
I
I
played.
like it. I like that
yeah,
attitude.
well,
Somebody
Robbie,
gets
we've
it.
been saying
No,
that since map 1, so
this guy's fucking.
He just bounced.
I hope he's
But
still
if you,
listening. Like, are
Robbie,
you
if you
fucking
watch
retarded, dude?
the
Like,
stream,
bro,
or
can you
just
can you
Tom,
chill?
chill?
like, buddy,
Can you
dude,
chill though
I
with like the
literally
F-bombs
filled
and the
in
R-words
Dan's
at
spot.
least,
That's
please,
not what happened.
please, please. Can you
So
guys
stop
chill?
streaming on Twitch then.
And just get
Okay, I'm going down because I don't want to be in there with all the tensions. I don't want to fucking have everyone dropping F-bombs and fucking R-words and shit. I do appreciate everyone being here. I do appreciate Ben's casting with me.
Yeah.
Ben's, I appreciate
Hey.
you being here. I just don't want to be in there and fucking
Yeah.
have, you know, they're obviously,
left
it's like,
at just the right moment.
you
It
know,
was, it was spiraling.
everyone's
from
getting
there,
pissed off,
so-
of course, for normal, but thanks for
Yeah.
joining me, Benz. I still had fun casting
Thank
it. It was
you.
still fun using the fucking new HUD. It was still sick.
Yeah, that
And
was
Deco joining us for, you know, sort of a late cast there. I think
Yeah, that's cool.
I just
Somebody
think
who's
that they
playing in the
played
game.
good, to be completely
Oh,
honest, and they just, you know, were ready for the maps, and it was a little bit awkward for you guys today. But Beast, did you have anything to comment? I don't think Tom's necessarily trying to single anyone out. He did say that he doesn't think it's anyone's one person's fault, but I just think they just had the better match today, and you guys had a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, like, that was away from the game, that wasn't taking you guys necessarily, like, everyone's locked in mental on the game, on what we have to do and everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, we just had some difficulties today, but I was just coming up here to say, like, thank you for streaming and everything like that.
I got you. It's
Sorry.
actually I like paid for the HUD, so we got like a sick HUD for you. It has like cinematic
Yeah, you gotta
shots.
check
There
this
was
out,
like
it's AI.
I
match
was looking
predictions
at
and
it
shit.
though.
It was sick. And they have what's it called? What was I going to say? I didn't have to really do anything. I was just like hands up and everything, and it was still
Yeah.
fun to cast regardless. So thanks
Yeah.
for thanks for the games.
Of course, man. I just wanted to come up here and I guess I don't want to say apologize, but I just wanted to say thank you for
Yeah,
streaming
no
all of
need
our
to
matches and
apologize
everything.
for sure, bro. I'll cast the one tomorrow too with Benz if he's here.
He has it tomorrow?
Yeah,
I don't know when
that's
it's
what
at,
Tom
but
said.
yeah.
It's tomorrow. And
Okay.
I had the whole time the game was on 120 FPS for the stream, so it should look butter smooth in the game during during the actual like VOD. If you guys do want to watch it back and sort of see takeaways or anything from the game, should be like super
Yeah, I might
smooth.
want to skip through Nuke.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
say
yeah.
there.
Vandalizer, I appreciate you. Thank you for fucking stopping in. I got the streams and I got you on the overlay, and thank you so much for subbing with fucking Prime, my dog. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna end off, but
Alright.
I hope you have a good night, Beast. Thank you so
yeah.
much for joining me, of course, Benz, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
peace
see you,
out,
man.
boys. Peace out.
Later.
Bye.
Much love, homie, and enjoy the emotes because you have fucking sick emotes. Look, you have a victory, a tactics pin. You have a tactics pin now for on my channel. You got sick emotes, and you got like I think, in my opinion, some of the funniest and like most easily usable fucking emotes in regards to like GIFs and animated ones on Twitch. Like, you got a bunch of them. So hope you have a good fucking night, Vandalizer. I'm going to end off here. I'm going to host someone. How many people do we have in here? We have 9 people in here. I'm going to host someone. And we will be back tomorrow night. And we will make sure to cast it, and I'm sure they'll have a better match tomorrow night for sure.